Hi guys, it's Dale with the insurance. Today we're going to talk about an article um, that's a bit of advice. It's a bit of health advice that obviously ultimately will help you um, go to the hospital less, right? So save you money in terms of healthcare costs. The title of the article is How to Reduce Inflammation in Your Body, right? So if you're like me, when you hear inflammation, and if you're kind of an athlete, ex-athlete, or just active, you automatically think about swelling, right? Um, you almost think um, ice, actually, right? So, like, you sprain your ankle swells, ice it. You bang your knee swells, ice it. That's kind of how you're almost programmed when you're fairly active. However, the inflammation kind of pointed out in this article is slightly different. It's kind of when your immune system is activated, even though there's no overt injury or infection, right? And the thing about this inflammation, this internal inflammation, it can, I mean, if it's chronic, it can get very bad, right? It could lead to kind of diabetes, high blood pressure, Alzheimer's. So some pretty serious ailments. And the other caveat to that is that it's not as easily remedied, right? There's no just ice in it. The best tool you have is really kind of minor lifestyle changes, right? So within these lifestyle changes, like the first one is kind of eating, you can eat more anti-inflammatory foods, right? So these are foods that are kind of your fruits and veggies and foods that have omega-3 fatty acids, so fish, walnuts, flax seeds, things of that nature. Another aspect you can incorporate is reducing inflammatory foods, right? So these are your foods that are highly processed, that have kind of trans fats, and are like the fried food, and things of that nature. The third one is pretty simple, kind of intuitive, is exercise regularly, right? 20-30 minutes if you can a day. Um, the fourth is regulating your blood and sugar levels, right? So this involves kind of trading. It's simple when you think about it. You can literally trade your more white foods, right? Like white bread, white sugar, white rice, and trade those just for kind of your whole wheats, your more fiber rich foods, whole wheat, brown rice, things of that nature. Um, these last two are subtle but have like kind of real impacts on these lifestyle changes. One is managing stress, right? And it's going to be different for each person. For someone, it may be going to church. For another person, it may be meditation. For another one, it may be running. Another one may be yoga. But either way, once you find what kind of calms your nerves, rest, kind of calms your heartbeat, and centers yourself, that is very helpful in the quest to kind of curb any inflammation that you have within your body. And the last one is always crucial. Many people don't think about it, but getting a good night's rest, right? Within our society, we're obviously geared towards run, 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 run. So a lot of people don't even, I mean, good rest is an afterthought. And I think it's probably common knowledge that 7-8 hours is probably optimal. But spend some time and make that a priority, and you'll see it reap results. So those are kind of 6 lifestyle changes that can help you in terms of curbing your internal inflammation. And as I said to begin with, that ultimately can not just reduce your probability of having any long-term chronic ailments, but it also helps you from a health insurance standpoint, right? So it curbs your time in the hospital. Hopefully this was helpful. Thanks for stopping by. We'll talk to you next week.